All right, and it looks like we're off, ladies and gentlemen. This is the Columbus Armada versus Detroit Handball Club. This is the first meeting of these two teams this season. We see for the Armada quite a lot of returning faces from their previous games this season. I do believe, I could be wrong, that this is Detroit's first game this season against out-of-city, out-of-club competition. By the way, for what it's worth, Detroit is in black. Columbus Armada today is in blue. Detroit coming in hard on the side. Oh, through to the middle, and there's Detroit 1. Armada still yet to score. J.D. Orr out the back, up to Jeremy Smith. Jeremy to Devin Bartlett. Let's see where this goes from here. On the side, number 23, that's going to be Mike King. He is a ex-professional handball player. He is an excellent guy, excellent player. The rest of the Armada, we have Felix Perron, number 22, Devin Bartlett, who's wearing number 13, it looks like today. Number 13, Devin's holding the ball now. The Armada seem a lot slower off the ball than Detroit did. That's probably what we'll expect. Armada is traveling today. With all travel teams, we do consider that they'll be a little less off. The sport, obviously, they have a lot less substitutes on the bench today than Detroit. Ooh, it was pretty hard in the middle by Detroit, but they're looking good, and that's a missed shot by Brett Tullis. Brett today suited up at number 25. All right, and that's shot by Max Littman on the side there. That's going to be shot number 1. Still no goals for the Armada. Turns back over to Detroit. Detroit driving through. Oh, and it's blocked by J.D. Orr. Sorry, I don't think I got that one in view quite that well, but that's okay. Detroit moving the ball very quickly around here. Oh, and that's intercepted by Felix Perron. There we go. Nice job, Felix. Mike King passing out, moving up. I wish we had a better scouting report on the Detroit team. However, this is still very much amateur team handball, so you're going to have to deal with what I got here, ladies and gents. The Armada staying very spaced. Detroit having a very strong line in the middle. It's going to be hard for them to get through. Oh, and it's Devin Bartlett with the first score for the Armada today. Excellent goal. Let's see what Detroit does coming back now. Detroit looking very good in their uniforms. Armadas are, in fact, on order, hopefully being shipped here soon. All right, and that's through. Oh, and it's a shot by Detroit. Straight down the middle. J.D. Orr always has a problem on those lower shots, especially to the sides. It's difficult for a handball a handball goalie in general. But we saw the result there, and it'll be 2-1 Detroit. I do apologize. I did not actually start the timer. I believe we've been playing for about, we'll just give it to 26 or so. 26:30, we'll start the clock. Detroit working it through, and there we go. Detroit with another score. That's going to be 3-1. JD, are we at 1 or 2? Okay. That's Hoppy. Oh, and that's a foul drawn on Columbus by Detroit. Number 33 for Columbus today. He is a substitute. He is Hoppy Gislason. He's from Iceland, actually. A great guy all around, very positive influence on the team. And there we go. Brett Tullis shoots it through. That's going to be Armada 2, Detroit Handball 3. All right, Detroit off the midline. What are they going to do? They are very mobile. They are very fast. They keep things spaced very well through. And there we go. There's a dangerous shot on the side. Armada has no response. Number 14 for Detroit, absolutely ripping through the Armada defense there. Mike King with the ball now. Can he do anything? He'll draw a foul. I do apologize for that wire in the middle of the stream. We cannot do anything about it. We tried before the game. It just wasn't happening. Oh, and Devin Bartlett with a miss. Just off target, but great to see the Armada shooting out there. All right, we have Brett Tallis in the middle playing pivot. Mike King actually on the wing. He usually plays in the middle, and he's usually much better there, but Brett is good enough. Oh! Nasty turnover. That's a kick. You cannot kick the ball. The only person on either team that can touch the ball with their foot is the goalie. And it's through, and it's a miss. I thought for sure Detroit would shoot that one through, but no, you do have to actually put it on target for the scoreboard to go up. All right, that's Tallis with the ball out of the backfield. Mike King in the middle, Devin Bartlett off to the side. That's what the Armada came in wanting to see today, was a lot of those three lining up. They are the three power players for this team today. But at least for now, it seems like Detroit's got the energy. Oh! And that's a good shot. That is a substitute, I believe. His name is Michael. I forget his last name offhand. He traditionally plays keeper, though. Here we go through. Oh, and it's a good pass. Pass off and shot. And it's blocked. No goal. Remains 2-4. Detroit with the lead. All right, and that'll move it up to 2-5. Detroit certainly bringing the pressure on now. They look better. They look more in shape. They look faster. This is not good for the Armada. Not good at all. We'll see if they can rebound. Mike King, Devin Bartlett. Let's see what we got. Pass back, Hafi Gislason. Oh, and it's not going to go through, but it is going to draw the foul. That'll line up Brett with another shot from the 7. And that's Brett Tallis putting it at 3-5. Worrisome for the Armada. They've only made one score from the field thus far. Detroit moving, Detroit shooting. It's not on target. That'll go over. Columbus ball. Now, I think it is worth pointing out now, these travel games are very, very difficult in smaller sports that don't have that much behind them. Reason being is that they have to wake up a little earlier. They have to physically travel with their team, usually just in a van or something like that. I know that we rode up today in JD's minivan. JD is a recent father, by the way. That kind of psychological mismatch, as well as the obvious lack of a bench compared to the home team, is almost never a good thing to watch. With that said, we're really trying in the Midwest to build this up, break that mold, and get to the point where these guys can really believe in an away game too. All right, Mike King, back to other Mike. And that's a foul. All right. Passing the ball around. Devin Bartlett looking to pass. Mike King looking to do something. Will he? Yes, he will. Pass off, and it's intercepted. Intercepted. Breakaway. And that'll be through. It'll move to 3-6 Detroit. It keeps getting uglier. If you'll notice, a lot of particularly tall guys who happen to be rather athletic looking are trickling in. That is Chicago Inter. They are the primetime show today. Oh! Brett Tallis says, not today. Responds with an immediate shot down low. That'll put it to only 6-4 Detroit, but we'll see where it goes from there. All right, Detroit in the middle. Detroit undefended in the middle. 7-4. As I was saying, Chicago Inter, been around much longer than either of these two teams, probably combined. Has a very solid team. Chicago will be playing both Columbus and Detroit today. Not exactly sure if there are Vegas odds on those, but I know who I'd be betting on for both of those games. And that's a very easy interception in the midfield. Detroit shoots and scores. Not even a question at this point. The Armada need to think up something. Armada are looking slow on purpose. They are trying to conserve their energy. They have 2 bench players versus Detroit's full stack. That will be a very big... Oh, there we go, Devin Bartlett. A very big impact on their performance today. We saw last week when Cincinnati went up and boom! No, it's blocked! Good stop by JD. We saw last week Cincinnati was absolutely eviscerated, having only 1 bench player throughout both of their matches against a full stack Armada. That's just how these sports tend to work, ladies and gents. And that is another miss as well by Hoffy Gislason off the side. Detroit ball. All right, and that'll be a timeout. Hey, Joey, can I get a time check? One, 3, 5, 4? 8. All right, time on the clock is 18:54. Wow, damn, we're actually really accurate on that. And just look at that mismatch and the size of the groups. I mean, it's hard enough to play such a physical sport like this. It is a lot harder to play it down about 5 or so guys. You know, all we were really hoping is that the Armada could come out here and show these guys some heart. They're keeping it pretty close. For those who don't know how handball works, a loss of about 4 or more is pretty bad. For reference, last week's second game saw the Armada take a 10-point win over traveling Cincinnati. That was not pretty to watch, especially near the end of that one. So if Armada can keep it within about 3 or here so, they'll probably come away from this thinking it was a win. Obviously, Detroit are looking to not only defend their own home turf against Armada, but pull off a real upset against Chicago later on in the week. Later on the day. We'll see how that goes. It'll be a Detroit ball from the midfield. Hold from the middle. That's a goal. 5-9. Bartlett off the side. Oh, and it's blocked. Good stop by the Detroit keeper. Columbus will be very upset to have missed that one, but they do have the ball back here. Bartlett, tallest king. Oh, and he gives it up. They cannot afford to make those kinds of unforced errors in this game. Detroit absolutely eviscerating the Armada on the wing there. Columbus does not seem to have a response on that side. Felix Perron coming in. Felix Perron with a bad shot off the side. Detroit in the middle, and they sink it home. This is an absolute rout by Detroit right now. You do have to think the Armada have something more in the tank than this. Don't mind me as I once again forgot to keep the clock going. And that's another miss by Brett Tallis. Columbus cannot afford to have those misses this game. Also a shout out, the man in yellow today, the referee for this game is Josh Forstoffel. Congratulations to Josh on getting married only a few months ago. He, I believe, is stationed out of the Cleveland area now, but we do appreciate everybody who helps put this together outside of the actual players. Obviously, it's one thing to have a full stack of guys on the field. It's another to get everything from the field to the referees to the equipment. Mike King with a good steal away now. He looks to pass back to other Mike, and it's intercepted in the midfield by Detroit. Detroit on the counter now. What's going to happen? Oh, we already know. Oh, J.D. Dorr with a block. Jeremy Smith going to get it back, but he doesn't do it. Detroit retains possession. Mike King looking completely out of place. Columbus Armada may be frazzled, but they can't succeed in chaos like that. They don't have the manpower and they don't have the energy. This Detroit team is very well put together. Back pass. Detroit keeping it on that left side. Detroit. Oh, and they pass it to the wing. Can Jeremy Smith lock down Detroit's winger? We'll see. Detroit. Jeremy Smith with the interception. And it's out of bounds on Columbus. That'll be Detroit's ball again. Oh, J.D. Orr with the block. That's Hoffy Gislason with possession. Hoffy passes it up to Felix. Felix takes the ball forwards. Brett Tallis now in the center. Brett Tallis back to Mike King. Mike King may want to play some hero ball here today to get Columbus back in this, but we'll find out. Felix from the side. Oh, and it's blocked. Columbus defenders give it up, and oh, J.D. Orr with the block. Completely denied. J.D. Orr, if you don't know his backstory, has played for the national team before, is an exceptional goalie with over a decade of experience. He may, in fact, be the most experienced handballer on the pitch today, and certainly is the brick wall between the sticks for Columbus. It's impossible to underrate how good a good keeper can be in this game. And that's a shot by Brett Tallis, blocked by Detroit's own goalie. Possession retains with Columbus. Out to Mike King. Mike King is not a Columbus player officially, but he did step in today. That kind of pass is not going to cut it. Detroit on the counter. Oh, and the ref blows it dead. Detroit comfortable with possession. Lots of passing on Detroit's side, a lot more movement than you'll see on the Armada's. A clear mismatch, but can the Armada sink something out of this trip? Oh, and it's blocked. It's intercepted. Mike King, hero ball. Mike King with the score. 6-11. Detroit might control it, but Armada is far from dead. Detroit once again looking to exploit that side power. Oh, and J.D. Orr blocks from the midfield. Oh, but it's rebounded by Detroit. That'll increase the lead back to 6. I'm going to sub a minute down from that. I am not the best on time management. This is my first time behind the camera, so we'll see how this holds up in reference to the actual time, but it is pretty approximate. And that's a shot on the side by Felix, but it is not going to go home today. Detroit really looking to exploit some of Columbus's weaker components. Those wings are not strong. In their midfield, they've been able to abuse it so far, but Columbus's strength is in the center. So we'll see if they try to span it out more and more to the wings. Oh, and there we go. Just like that. Oh, but no, it's intercepted back. Detroit retains possession. Detroit shoots. Detroit sinks it through. Armada are definitely going to look to slow down that tempo, try to break up the rhythm of Detroit's game. So far, it's not been pretty. It's out to Felix. Felix shot. Felix is missing again. You have to wonder if the Armada could just get a little bit more accurate, how much more in this game they would be. Detroit is not scoring very strong goals. They're not diving in the middle and really making it happen. They're just exploiting Columbus's very obvious weaknesses. All right, in the midfield. Oh, and it's shot straight down the gullet. Surprising to watch Columbus break that easy in the midfield. This is not a good sign. Halftime approaches, you got to wonder what the Armada are going to talk about in their huddle. Detroit very comfortable right now. Oh, and Hoffy Gislason with a great shot, but it's right at the keeper. It's going to be Detroit's ball from the keeper out the back. Oh, very unforced turnover there. I'm sure JD wants to see a lot more of those come out right now. Columbus starting to look a little gassed there. Mike King comes on. Jeremy Smith comes on for Hoffy. Brett Tallis in the midfield. Brett Tallis, oh! And it's right at the keeper. You know he wants that one back. Detroit on the counter. Can they do anything? Slow it down. You know, one thing we have not seen too much, Detroit is not willing to capitalize on those counterattacks where Columbus misses. They've tried and been successful, but it doesn't seem to be a major part of their game here. Instead, they want to control possession, hold it in the midfield, and drive on the right wing. All right, and that's Mike again. Oh, that'll be a foul. Detroit's ball, I believe that's a shot from the 7. Never mind. Brett Tallis. Oh, that is not allowed. You cannot touch the ball as a field player once it enters and bounces inside that 6-yard marker. That foul is just a turnover. It's not going to result in anything like a player having to sit out or be banned or anything like that. Handball is a much more physical sport than, say, soccer is offhand, and so there's a lot less, should you call it, a lot less penalty for that. Oh! Jeremy Smith. I do believe that is his first game on the first score on the season. And right when the Armada needed it, and they did not need that. Wow. Immediate responses from Detroit. Max Littman subs in, Felix Perron subs off. Columbus and Detroit do play each other in a few months, I believe. I think it's about a month and a half. They'll be coming down to the field house. And you can only think that Columbus at a full-strength squad is going to be looking to really beat them back. Notable missing today. Ooh, there's Mike King almost taking a shot. Mike King passes off to Max Littman. Get back to that in a minute. Max Littman to Brett Tallis. That's a foul. Notable missing players for the Armada today include two-time Man of the Match winner Alex Recker, as well as Randall Berkeley with 9 years of experience playing the pivot. Oh, and it's Brett Tallis down the gullet. That's 8-15. Detroit still leads. Other missing players for Columbus today, you have Marcus Woodard, generally starts. Thomas Rosenberger, who plays off with Max in the same position. Just a lot of missing talent out there, so this is a reduced side versus a very full, very energetic, and frankly put, very attractive-looking Detroit team. Oh, there we go. That's a turnover in the middle. Devin Bartlett goes alone, 2-on-1. He'll hold that one off to the side. He does not want to see that break down. Devin Bartlett holding, passes off to Max Littman, who drops it out of bounds. Unforced turnovers are not going to do it for the Armada today. All right, now it's Detroit. They've got that speed. They're hungry. Oh, but J.D. Orr is going to deny him that one that time. All right, Mike King from the back. Looks like he's going to try to slow it down, pass it off to Devin. Haven't seen as much out of Devin as we wanted today, but he's still pretty solid in that midfield. I'm sure he'll be looking to improve a lot more at halftime. Mike King through number 11, scores. That'll be 9 for Columbus, 15 for Detroit. Detroit center, pass off, Detroit center. Oh, and it's through JD's legs, 9-16. The gap's not expanding, but the scores are going up. Armada has a breath of life here today. Mike King! They don't call him King for nothing. Rolls it home in an upper 90s shot. That was power. That was handball. Detroit looking to pass. This Armada team has not seen nearly the liquidity of this Detroit team before, but that's an unforced error. It's an unforced turnover. And they'll be out the back from JD to Mike King. That's Bartlett in the middle, unforced turnovers. One thing I will say is that as this American game progresses, we do not want to see that kind of silly mistake being made by either team. I'm sure many of the Chicago players watching from the sideline right now are licking their chops watching these unforced errors happen by Detroit and by Columbus. Detroit, strong in the midfield. Oh, but it's not through. That'll be a foul on Columbus, possession retained by Detroit. Oh, and a JD Orr stops that one from going through. The ref says it's still Detroit. Oh, Mike King goes for the interception. He confuses him, but it's not through. JD with the block. Oh, but Detroit keeps it anyways. Be 10-17. This is not pretty by the Columbus side. There we go through the midfield. Detroit all day. Detroit all day, Detroit all night. We'll see if the Armada can respond. There we go, Devin Bartlett with another one. Detroit looking for a dagger right now. If they could make this sped 10 by halftime, you got to wonder how much more Columbus is going to have in the tank. Double digits is demoralizing, and you know that's what this nasty team is looking for right now. Oh, dangerous in the midfield there. Detroit diving in, but that is clearly a foul for Columbus. Excuse me, foul on Columbus. That's an unforced turnover by Detroit. Mike King sitting back, waiting. Oh, not a safe pass there, though. Going outside to the wings. Does seem like there would be a bit of a mismatch there. Detroit subbed in a much smaller player than their average. We'll see if Columbus exploits. What are they looking to do here? Jeremy Smith coming up in a pivot. Devin Bartlett with possession. Out to King. Bartlett passes in to Tallis. Tallis, oh, he's not able to shoot it in, though. That'd be a turnover. They call it a turnover because you turn the ball over to the other team. It is synonymous to the term in other sports. Detroit through the midfield. Columbus holds it. Brett Tallis on a breakaway. Oh, and it's intercepted back. Number 22 for Detroit passes through the middle. That's Dale Farrow-Harris. Oh, and that one's going to hurt. Dale trained with the OSU Team Handball Club under J.D. Orr for years. Decided to take his talents to Detroit, although he does actually live in Columbus. Mike King in the middle. Mike, he intercepted. Oh, foul. Armada retained possession. And that'll be halftime. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back to you shortly with the rest of this game. I am going to make a point now. If you want to get involved more in the USA Team Handball scene, go ahead and follow the Columbus Armada and Detroit Handball Club. Both of them are on both Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram by Google. After this, we will have a game against Columbus Armada and Chicago Inter. I am not sure if the Detroit versus Chicago team game will be streamed or not. I certainly will not be back here. I have commitments myself. We'll see you after halftime. Hey, table. What's the score? 18 to 11. Score correction. The score is 18 to 11. All right, looks like we are back shortly. Both teams have lined up. Chicago Inter is on the side, licking their chops, ready to get into this afterwards. And the ball is through, and I'm remembering to start the clock now. Tallis gives the ball up the midfield. Detroit on the breakaway. Bartlett gets back in defense. JD Orr blocks it. King, Tallis, Bartlett. That's the prime matchup that we wanted to see here today. Kickball, Armada possession. Tallis in the middle. Oh, but it's off the side. Turnover, out of bounds shot. Detroit, comfortable passing. They come out a little slower after that halftime show, but you got to think that's not for lack of trying. Mike King interception in the midfield. Mike King, hero ball, one-on-one. Michael King blocked. Wait, apologies, that was not blocked. That's a goal. Armada 12, Detroit 18. Holding possession in the midfield. Nothing wakes the team up quite like getting scored on. Oh, Mike King's competing in for another interception. Oh, JD Orr with a block. They don't call him the Kraken for nothing. Mike King with a power shot. Not sure what that one was supposed to do. Putting European moves into an American handball match with expected results. Oh, okay. That's a foul in the midfield. Detroit will retain possession. Passing. Interception, maybe? Bartlett dives for it. Negative on that. It stays with Detroit. Detroit looking through it. Oh, not quite. And that'll be number 19 for Detroit. Tallis passes it through. That is a foul on Detroit. Columbus retains possession. King to Tallis. Tallis shoots. Oh, and it's through the keeper's legs. That's 13-19 Columbus. A sliver of hope. A flicker of the light. Oh, but we'll see if that remains. Detroit sinks it straight through the bottom 90 for JD Orr. Mike King with the ball. Mike King with the ball. Mike King with a pass. Hoppy Hislison blocked by the keeper. But looks like Columbus is going to retain possession on that. Off he bounces out, Mike King. Mike King looks for support, Tallis. Tallis through Hoffy. Hoffy cannot retain possession. Counterattack, Devin Bartlett with an interception. Devin Bartlett with possession. Devin Bartlett in the middle. Pass, Mike King. Oh, but it's blocked. Detroit's keeper did not go to sleep today. Number 2 for Detroit, playing out there at right back, is, I believe it's Jay Smith. Oh! Is that good or no? I don't believe that was good. I will not count that one. Jay Smith, number 2. I've played with him. He is very good. Seems to be a great guy as well. You know, really, that's what you got to have in amateur sports, right? It's just about personalities as much as it is the actual game. Oh! That last one didn't go through, but that one will. And that's a 2-minute for Jeremy Smith. He'll have to come off. There are both cards and minute breaks in team handball. If you get red carded, it's just like soccer. You are removed from the game. Not like soccer, though, as you do not go down to 5 players. Ooh, Felix Perrone with a great shot off the side. 14-21. And Detroit responds pretty quickly to that one, 14-22. From the fan perspective, you almost want to see those quick scores. Keeps the action interesting. If you're not a big fan of build-up play and you want to see goals, that's what you want. Did confirm during halftime, number 11 for the Columbus Armada is Michael Jewell. Apologies, Michael, for not getting your game right at first. And that's an interception. Nope. Possession will be retained with Detroit, with the Armada. They look to fan out. Pass to Perrone, pass to Jewell. Jewell back to Perrone. Long lob to Bartlett. What's Bartlett going to do? Devin with the shot. That'll count. Big ups for the Columbus Armada on that one. That's going to be goal number 15. Mike King looking for an interception. He did not get. Detroit playing around. Possession plays. Oh, and it's blocked by JD. Mike Jewell with the ball, passes it off to Felix. A lot of control in the backfield now. Jeremy Smith comes back onto the field. His 2 is over. Oh, Jeremy Smith with a dirty through-the-leg goal for the Armada. Detroit looks to counterattack quickly. Their flow is slowed down by the ref, but they still look dangerous. Detroit. Oopsies. All Detroit all day. Number 14, that winger for Detroit. His name escapes me, but he is dangerous on the off play. Very tall, very physical, and very, very speedy when he wants to be. Brett Tallis in the midfield. Brett Tallis with a shot downtown. 17-23. Right on cue, Detroit from the midfield. Armada does not seem to have a response to those jump shots. The score may be 17-24, but the second half is a lot more. Oh, just like that, 18-24. This second half is a lot more equal. The Armada really finding their position in this game. Detroit's line is good, but there is something to say about being in the game for this long. Armada might be tired, but they are very aware of everything that their enemy's got. Enemy? Opponent? Enemy sounds a little too negative. We'll go with opponent. Columbus is very aware of everything their opponents have had now. All right, Detroit through the midfield, held. That would be possession Detroit. Detroit passing off the wing shot, and it's a miss. Pass back to JD Orr, feeding once again through Mike King. Certainly the designated man for this match for the Armada. No discredit to anyone else, though. Those guys are playing with their friggin' hearts today. This is insane. Oh, Brett Tallis with an absolute bomb of a shot and a repossession. Oh, that's out of bounds off of the Detroit Handball Club. That'll be Armada possession. All Bartlett. Looks like they're giving him a 7, I believe. Yes, they are. The Armada get a 7 for that one. So I'm sure they would like the goal just to guarantee it, but Brett Tallis has been 100% so far. Oh, and he will not remain it. Detroit's keeper with 2 incredible back-to-back blocks. Can they counter it? No, they can't. Absolute keeper madness here at the Masonic Temple. And that's a 7 for Detroit. Oh, and JD cannot keep the streak alive on that one. 25-18. And that's a goal for Mike King. Flying shots all around. You can see in the background as Detroit is rolling out their ankles, ready for their next game. Excuse me, not Detroit, Chicago. Detroit pass off, Detroit midfield. No goal! Detroit maintains possession off a foul for Columbus in the box. The rules are a little off, but essentially you can't really touch that ball, but you can kind of touch that ball if it enters into the 6. That was an instance where you could not touch the ball. Oh, and it's an interception. Armada maintain possession and get away from that one without conceding a goal. Score is 19-25. Mike King off the side. Mike King does not score that one. Bounces off the sticks. Brett Tallis, interception in the midfield, but he gives it up. That's a football. Dale Farrow hair, no, is called dead. Referee says you didn't spot that. You got to spot that first. Referee says Detroit ball. Still Detroit ball. Columbus cannot get away with it right now. Detroit playing out of the backfield, passing it around, keeping possession. Detroit likes to sting right through that midfield, right on that side. No one there to protect. J.D. Orr with the block. I can confirm that did go into a Home Depot bucket. Possession retains with Detroit. Detroit passes it in. Live ball. Detroit with the pass back, jump shot, and there's nothing like it. Columbus dropped possession in the midfield, but that's okay. It was not a live ball, so they will keep it. Mike King passes, goes out of bounds, turnover for Columbus. You want to talk about intimidation, and you want to talk about home field advantage. Oh, that's a block by J.D. Orr. I will say the Detroit Handball Club plays in the Masonic Temple of Detroit, a towering and intimidating facility. But what's almost worse, these games may not have hundreds of screaming fans, but the echo in here is absolutely atrocious. Every yell is amplified at 50 decibels at least. It's an official metric, by the way. It sounds loud and it gets louder, and there we go. Brett Tallis with another incredible shot. Detroit practices here, and they clearly have a home field advantage, but the Armada are not out of this yet. They're not dead, and they're still very much willing to put up a fight. Detroit showing signs of tiredness. J.D. Orr with possession, dumps it to Mike King. He makes his way up the field. Felix Perrone with the ball. Felix passes Brett. What's Mr. Tallis going to do with it? He looks to drive. He's held up. That's a foul. Once again, nothing to that kind of foul. Just repossession for Armada. Tallis. Oh, and it's off the post, but it's rebounded by Littman. Littman with a shot. It's not good. Rebounded by Dale Farrow Harris. Oh! Mike King with an interception. Mike King to Mike Jewell. Mike Jewell shoots it. That'll be good. 21-26 Armada. 21-26 Detroit. Timeout. This Armada side may have looked a little outsized and a little outmatched to start, but I assure you they've got more than the talent and more than the heart they need to make this a lot closer than it is. They can only do so much with this lack of reserve players, but like I said before, they're pushing hard. You can only hope and think that the team captains right now are thinking to themselves that when Detroit comes to visit in a couple months, they need to make it an absolute bloodbath. Looking at 11 minutes left in the second half of the first game. Excuse me, oops. Oh, timer, that's what it is. Resume. Midfield pass, midfield score, just like that. Back to a 6-point lead for Detroit. Costly turnover for the Armada. Can't quite get the hops to bring that one down. They'll wish they had that shot back. That pass back, I should say. Detroit looked like a fake out, a little bit of hero ball there by number 14, that powerful winger they've got. Did end up passing it around. They are very disciplined on that. It's very exciting to watch both of these teams play. Oh, and that's a block by Columbus. J.D. Orr does not let it through, but that'll be Detroit's ball. Michael Jewell laid inside the 6. Cannot do that. Detroit off the wing. Detroit back. Oh, and it's off J.D. Orr again. Possession retains Detroit. Detroit retains possession. It's through, passing on the left. That's a foul. That's a nice blocked shot by the Armada. You know they've been trying to get that all game. It's great to see it start coming together now. There's still plenty of game left with 9 minutes 30 in the second. That's Mike Jewell with a nice block. It looks like Detroit has subbed out their keeper. J.D. Orr reminding everyone he has not been subbed out yet. And there we go. It's Mike King. It's King Mike. All day, every day. Upper 90. Dale Farrow-Harris sinks it home. Jeremy Smith going to wish he had that shot back. Just a little off from the post. Just like any other sport, you don't want to be shooting it directly at the keeper. So these guys are going to try for those upper 90s at almost every time they can. No whistle. That's a live ball. That's a live ball. The Armada are slow to start. Mike King takes it. Mike King passes Mike Jewell. Mike Jewell sinks it home. Cuts the lead to 5. The famous saying from South Park, I ain't hear no bell. Detroit looking for something open. Are they finding it? Dale Farrow-Harris Oh, he absolutely finesses it. JD is not going to be happy with that one. Once again, you would think that the Armada would have been rampaged over this half, but it's not been that way at all. It almost seems like they're slowly cutting this lead away. They'll need a nice rally, though. And that won't do it. Devin Bartlett takes a foul, so they maintain possession, but that goal was blocked. Devin Bartlett, can he keep it? No, he can't. That ball is out. It'll be Detroit possession. Ooh, nice fake shot pass. Dale Farrow-Harris with an absolute laser beam will give Detroit their 30th goal on the day. We're down to just over 5 minutes left. Mike King clearly trying a little bit of hero ball there, but you know what? When that goes in, it's a powerful force. Ooh, it sinks it through, 31-23. Possession maintained for Columbus. Devin Bartlett with the score. Narrows it down to just 6. Excuse me, just 7. Oof. Detroit hammers it through. That's going to be 32 on the day. Oh, there we go. Mike Jewell with a score. 25-32. Can the Armada pull it back with a little bit more defense? Ooh, and that's a missed shot. You're definitely starting to see the effects of having 3 full lines for Detroit. Brett Tallis. Looks like that's going to be a 2. Excuse me, not 2, a 7 shot. Let's see if he can hammer it through. Yes, he can. Brett Tallis sinks it in. 26-32. Detroit, no, will not go through. We are now down to 2 minutes and 20 seconds left. in Game 1. As a reminder, we will have a second full game here today for you, just a little bit after this first one ends. The Columbus Armada, that'll be 33 for Detroit. The Columbus Armada will take on Chicago Inter. Very powerful team from the capital of the Midwest. Oh, and Mike King hammers it through. Did I say very powerful King? Very powerful team. Minute 40 left. This game may be over. At this point, you're just paying for the spreadsheet. Playing. My words are all discombobulated today. And that's a turnover. Armada ball. Ref gave a 2 minutes to number 43 for Detroit. Looks like possession retains with Detroit, however. 50 seconds left on my clock. We'll see what they have down at the official booth. Detroit in the midfield, that's a foul. They'll retain possession. 40 seconds. Detroit's looking for 7. Columbus is looking for 5. Open. Oof. And it's just ugly. Now, as I said before, that home field advantage really kicks on in that second half. Ooh! But it's Felix Perone. He said no to 7. Not to discredit any of the efforts by this Detroit side, but all that screaming and yelling you hear is about 3 people. That's just the nature of team handball in America. That is it for the stream time. Let's see what the refs are giving them left. 28-32. We're in garbage time now. That's a block shot. Detroit's looking to possess. Oh, and it hits the uprights. Ref says Columbus ball. King takes it. And that'll be game. Ladies and gentlemen, Game 1 is over. Your final score from here at the Masonic Temple.